Hello!
Oh my god, hey!
We are in Bristol.
Hello.
Look who it is! It's the four of us, and we are off to see
Kathy and Stella Solve a Murder.
I'm
so excited.
So it's me, Aeron.
I'm Mickey J Theatre, hello.
I'm Shaun, aka Theatre Fan.
And I'm Ashley Hufford. Woo!
I'm very formal, guys.
Yeah.
It's a round table content creator discussion.
I ran into the sidewalk.
We saw the show twice, two different occasions in Edinburgh, two different versions in Edinburgh, and this is the actual full musical, 2 acts.
Yeah, every time we see the show there's slightly more material.
Yeah, so we shall see. Let's go. We've made it to Bristol Old Vic. This is one of the oldest theatres in the UK. Look how gorgeous all of this is. I haven't been here in ages, but like, it is beautiful. And what we didn't know was it has a pie minster inside. So hopefully I have gluten-free pies. But we are here to see Kathy and Stella Solve the Murder. Come on in. Of course we will. We are very excited. So it's one of the oldest theatres, but this is the newer part. And that is the original wall of the theatre. And this is the front. As I was saying, this is how you get into a theatre. This is the original wall of the original Bristol Old Vic. And then here is a cool photo location. How cool is this? 3D moment. I love when people like really think through how to do a nice marketing moment. And just notice this, there's even steps leading to the theatre because obviously this musical is very murder mystery. So cool. So yes, we have ordered pie minster.
I've never had it before.
Yeah, Ashley's trying her first pie minster pie. And we're so happy because they had the gluten-free ones as well, so I get to have one too. Yay!
Which is cool. It's lots more gravy though.
That's Shaun's note. You need extra gravy.
They're amazing.
And mine has arrived, and Mickey's has arrived. Woo! We'll tell you more about it later. What a cool photo location! Yay! Oh, that looks like it. Yay! So excited. So when you walk in, there's a whole history of the theatre on the outside. Yeah. Like all the history of this theatre. And you walk around here, there's different like exhibitions, and you walk down here. And this is so cool, like full exhibition on your entrance into the theatre. So cool. So this is the new set for the Bristol and Manchester version of the show. I'm so excited to see the glow up of this show. Ashley's always fascinated by the ice cream, so we thought we'd join and get one too. We went for honeycomb. Yeah! Hello, it is us quite a while after.
What is this video? What are we doing?
You can see how long after.
Yes.
So we went all the way to Bristol.
That one, good. We see shows every day, you guys. Kathy and Stella Solve a Murder. Aeron and Mickey see a musical. That's where we are.
So it's a while after seeing the show with our friends, Shaun and Ashley, and it was a really fun journey.
Can I explain about why Ashley was there?
Yeah.
So Ashley was coming over this week from Broadway. If you don't know, Ashley is a big Broadway TikToker. You can go follow her on TikTok and Instagram. But when she was coming over this week and we had the invite through for Kathy and Stella, I was like, Ashley, I think you'd like this show. And like, props to her for like taking a risk on like, she only has so many slots to see shows in the West End, to coming to Bristol and seeing a new musical.
It was cool as well because we've been talking to Ashley a lot about Fringe and how it works, and because Kathy and Stella had been there twice and we'd seen the two versions, it was cool to explain to her the journey that the show had been on, and that this version that she was seeing was completely different to the show we'd seen a month before in Edinburgh.
It's such a journey. Like, we saw it at the beginning of the Fringe,
yeah.
But to say that that was playing until the end of August, and then like 3 weeks later, it's a completely different show.
Completely different. It's a 2-act show. It's a 2-act show that's 2 hours with an interval, which was not the case in Edinburgh. It has a fully realised set, new material.
If you want to see the differences between the set, go and check out my Edinburgh Fringe vlog, and then come back and look at the set in this one. It's so transformed. It's unbelievable.
It's completely different. And for the better. And I think when we saw it in Edinburgh, we were like, could we see this going to a West End theatre? Could we see it going on tour? Where does it feel? Because it just, for me, it didn't feel like it was fully, the full way there, fully realised.
Some shows really work at Fringe and belong there and will never really go beyond that setting. And then some shows you can feel the show and the material straining against the constraints of a Fringe setting, and this has always been like... Yeah. Since we first saw it, when it was in the round, around about the year before, we were like, this is great, but it needs to be bigger and it needs more, and now it finally has that.
it felt like it had such a bigger story to tell and characters that were fully realised, and it felt like you were going on what should be a full 2-act musical.
Yeah. We were saying we could definitely see this in the West End.
Yeah, easily. We got to the point where we were like, actually, this theatre space it would work well in, which I think you only get to the point where you can say, oh my gosh, I could see it in there, when you know that it's fully found its feet and it feels like that's the natural step for it. I love when a show goes to the West End because it's ready to go to the West End and it doesn't go there kind of too soon. So it's just been nice to see it, and I have to say the cast is such a massive part of this show, and
so good.
You can so tell that Bronte and Rebecca are deep friends in real life, because the humour, I think it's the best I've seen both of them ever on stage. Phenomenal. And Jodie Jacobs, I feel like, doesn't get like the recognition that they fully deserve.
I literally said this in my review, like literally the talent of Jodie Jacobs, mind-boggling.
Yeah.
If you want to know more about the show and what I thought of the show, I will have already / will soon be posting a review video over on my channel. Check that out. It's coming soon or it's already there. I have no idea about time, but that's a thing. And if you want to go and see Kathy and Stella Solve a Murder for yourself, it's at Bristol Old Vic until the 30th of September, and then it's going to Home in Manchester between the 5th and the 21st of October.
For anybody that's northern, this show is set in Hull, and there's some funny jokes about Manchester actually in the show. So I feel like it's going to resonate so strongly there that I can't wait to see what the reactions are like coming out of it.
But also, if you're not, I'm the most southern person that exists, and I still love it.
Yeah, so that is our theatre trip to go and see Kathy and Stella Solve a Murder at the Bristol Old Vic. Comment below with a fun emoji that tells the story of this show from what we've told you. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. This was a lot of fun and it was such a great trip. And the Prime Minister Prize was so good.
So good.
So that's all for now. See you later, everyone. And
See you next murder.
I hope you have a magical rest of your day. Bye!